but so they talk about a lot of hunting and outdoor shit but scenarios, right? So life is life, man, and a lot of people feel like they interesting for no reason. Like I always tell people, like, yo, you know what happened when you know what happened when you like, yo, I'm thirsty to be special. I want to be special, but I'm not trying to put no work in or do nothing to be special. You end up not being special, but since you don't recognize it, you just put yourself around a bunch of people who don't really think you special, and they ain't special, and then it just be heartbreaking, paper, a bunch of shit just gone. Because not everybody is supposed to have access to you. Not every conversation is supposed to have access to your ears. Some information, some talks it's unnecessary for that shit to get near your brain. Just in case you got more of a lack of self-control. Now, I don't really struggle with that type shit, like with encountering like the wrong information and getting, that's just not my thing. So like I be saying, when we gonna get to this, man. We gonna watch this kid tell his story about how his brother got killed. So I don't need to have been hunting. I don't need to have grown up in rural places and had a dad or a granddad that was an avid outdoorsman. I fully understand that you and your brother getting attacked by a mountain lion and your brother getting, like, I fully understand that experience is very unique. Surviving that. That's special. Even watching something like that happen to such a beloved family, to your brother or whoever, right? Some people like, yo, that's just, yeah, it's some real fucked up shit. But it teaches you something about life. It teaches you something about the planet. Let's get to this.
I don't know what happened to it.
Never found it.
But yeah, everyone's seeing lions everywhere.
So look, this is the dad. That's the brother. He was with him. If y'all see his face, he got the mountain lion bit his face.
It's increased in the last like 4 or 5 years. That the bear will take the deer from. Is that the population was with, and I just back. Like, you know, if the lion was too aggressive around livestock, was dealing with them for fear reportings and
trying to get to the part where
I hear that, you know, like
he started talking about it.
A 5-year period. And
hold on, where is it at?
And I'm looking up to the left because the right side of the road's.
Okay, here you go, right here. So this is where.
Is that somebody looking for sheds that's parked at the hiking trail? Or is that some old lady walking her poodle?
Looking for, like,
hold on.
I left. I see something like out of the corner of my
hold on, gang.
Side up onto the road. And at first
wait.
Oh, it came to be.
See, is that somebody looking for sheds?
All right, we're gonna let it go right there, man. We're gonna let it go right there.
Or is that some old lady walking her poodle?
I don't know.
When you talk about, he said when they pulled up to where they was at, it was another car there. And they seen somebody walking, him and his brother, because they asked him, like, yo, did y'all see anybody?
Like, I could be, let's say I wanted to find a railroad spike for some reason, and I see a car parked. I'm like, that son of a bitch is looking for railroad spikes.
I thought that was funny, and I kind of understood it. Yeah? No?
Like, every car is doing what I'm trying to do in my head.
Beat me to it. Yeah. Competition. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sons of bitches are looking for morels.
Yeah. Oh, anxiety.
Oh, no, they're just walking their dog.
Yeah. So you guys get parked and you start walking it up the Forest Service road.
Yeah, and we get like 150 yards away from my car. And I'm looking up to the left because the right side of the road's just steep. So I wasn't looking down there. So as I'm looking to my left, I see something like out of the corner of my eye come up from the steep side up onto the road. And at first I just thought it was a dog. That was the first thing that came to mind. And then that's when I turned and looked and realized, and then so I told my brother to look. But it came up like 10 yards away from us.
And you feel like you're 150 yards from the car, from where you parked?
So he like, yo, you know, now they walking back to their car. I think they was looking for some sheds, like some antlers or something, like maybe places that some antlers have been shed or something, like the bucks, one of them animals that be shed. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So they walking back to the car. And like he said, out the corner of his eye, because he said basically, to understand, he's walking. This side is like going up. So this side of where they walking at is like maybe like a hill going up or whatever, right? But foresty hill or whatever going up. This side is steep, so it's like an edge. He ain't even paying attention to that. A mountain lion could just the mountain lion come up out behind him. He see it out the corner of his eye. It's about 10 feet from them. It's stalking them. Especially in these civilized countries where we live, right? Like what they call civilized. These are urbanized. Can I say urban? I mean, we got rural areas, but this ain't the wild. Like, most people will never be stalked by something that can kill them, will kill them, is going to kill them, and eat them in a vicious... Most people will live their whole entire life having never had that happen. You might act and maneuver as if something like that happened, but it ain't happened to you. And when things like that do happen, a lot of people don't survive.
Further from the gate?
Yeah, we were walking for like 5 minutes. Like, yeah.
What time of day?
Like 1:30, just midday. But
the heat of the day, I would say it like that.
So
if you're on Instagram, we just got right into it. Look.
Yeah, so I
gotta hit the link so you can see the whole thing.
He looks.
Watch the video with
us.
us.
And then, so we both just start putting our arms up and yelling at it, but it doesn't.
See, I'm envisioning it in my head. Like,
calm, and it's just walking toward.
I feel like that might sound crazy. Like, they see the fucking mountain lion. Now, I've never been in personal contact, up close and personal with a cat bigger than a house cat. So I can't imagine encountering a cat that's over 100 pounds or even 80 pounds or 200 pounds and it's stalking me. Like when you think about eating meat, gang, is this cat? I feel like where I come from, most of the dudes, I'll be like, oh, shit, and then run. Now he on us. Mess around, gotta trip one of the homies or something like that, gang.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Nah, gang, you a deadbeat dad anyway. Let me trip him. Nah. I told. Look at you.
Towards us slowly, and so we're backpedaling down the road with.
Get away.
The lion was above us because the road was heading down, and so it's just walking towards us, and the only thing I could think of is to throw my backpack at it because I had a backpack on. So I sling that off, throw it at it, and it hits the left side of its face. But it kind of, like, it didn't even really flinch. Like, it just closed that left eye, and then the backpack hit it in the left side of the face and then just skimmed across its body. But it didn't care. It just...
Now, I imagine that going slow motion to him, like, cause like, you got a human brain. You might not use your brain properly all the time, but your brain do what human brains do. It just, you got that shit operating at a Fisher Price level, maybe. but it can move swift and fast and transition through ideas and figure things out. And you know how a motherfucker go through something and you like, yo, I swear it was like in slow motion. I imagine that, because at this point, they probably fully understand exactly what's going on. Like, it could teach you something about life. Like, maybe in the same way where, like, a wildebeest is cornered by the lion, by all of the lions, and they jumping on it and eating it and biting it, and the wildebeest is like, yo, I think this is about to go ugly. I think this cat is about to eat me. Now, as a human, say you walk out your front door tomorrow, wherever you going, tonight, wherever, right? And right there, it's a lion facing you. And you don't watch National Geographics. You know what the lion face look like when it's about to attack and eat something. You hit him with your man purse or your satchel or your purse as a woman. It just glanced off his face. They got one little eye closed. He like, that was in slow motion in you. But the brain going. So the movement seemed like it's in slow motion, but your brain like, oh, they ain't even, he about to eat me. It's up. Oh, this is bad. This might be the last moments of my...
Kept walking at us, and then...
Were you guys still yelling or able to stay calm? Or...
at that point, it was, I guess, like the adrenaline was kicking in.
This is so bizarre. So bizarre. Middle of the day, 150 yards from the truck. I've called in two cats in the last two turkey hunting seasons. In like places where I really had to walk in.
Yeah.
And both of those cats were more than happy to get the hell out of there when I stood up and looked at them. Once I made eye contact, those cats were gone.
So what he's like, yo, normally, you know, like this is crazy at that time of the day too. Y'all, you know, do something at it, cause normally they might not. They let humans ride. Like the humans, yo, bro. Shout out to our ancestors, human ancestors, cause they did a lot of damage. You know, we done extinct stuff out here. That when y'all think these animals don't, animals eat other animals. You think the bear don't see a human and be like, that's easy if I want it. Every time any big cat see a human, he like, yo, that's easy if I want it. It's through evolution, through the history of humans. Hey, man, yo, look, yeah, you might get one, but if you get one, look, I don't know if you know creatures talk like that, but they done been through it. Wolves done been through it. The mountain lions done been through it. All these big and ferocious and dangerous creatures done been through that. And I don't know, maybe they have meetings and communicate in their little creature way. And they like, yo, look, we get one of them. Look, how many of us is out here in this wild right now? They say about what we got? We got about 20,000 of us running around? Where, in the whole country? Yeah, okay, all right, we getting there. Man, we fuck around, do that, man, might be 40 of us left next year. So what he's saying is, look, this is kind of... But what we see happen all over the place is when animals do start to get comfortable and different, like... Sometimes dude lose his mind, be looking like, yeah, man, like... You know what? I might get this and get away with this one.
With anything,
Yeah.
is just insane.
And it didn't care. And then,
Care.
my brother's like, I'm on the left side of the road, he's on the right, but he's a little bit behind me. And it's like me and the lion are just locked eyes with each other. And so it's just walking towards me, but I didn't want to run. So we start to speed up, backpedaling, and there was a stick in the road laying sideways. And And so I'm backpedaling and I start to speed up and then I step on that and my foot.
See, that's why some people is not really built. Like, look, you know how they tell you about with certain animals, don't run? I think this is an intelligence thing, bro. Like, or you gotta train your brain to think. So, like I said, say it was me and a bunch of dudes from where I'm from. Everybody running. You know how they talk about the bed? Don't run from the bed. Whoa, the bed. I'm from the hood. A straight pit bull bugging out a little bit get you jumping on top of people's cars. But I kind of understand one of the worst things you want to do is turn your back on some shit like that you know gonna catch you. Like what they tell you to do with bears, like the grizzly bears. Don't turn your back and run. It can catch you. You out of here. You got to be like, you got to make yourself bigger than him and make him back down. Now that might sound crazy to you. But if you ain't trying to do that, don't put yourself in a position where you just going to be encountering grizzly bears and Kodiaks and shit, right? Stay your ass out the wildernesses up in Canada and like Yellowstone and shit like that. Like, but if not, you got to follow the rules. And I said earlier, sometimes it don't be like just trying to talk to black people about different things, bro. You need a referee because they'll be arguing with you and going crazy. And they're calling you stupid. Don't have no facts, no information. It's outrageous.